YouTube! What is going on, y'all? It's your boy Young Texas, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. A little while ago in a video, I discussed Season 2 of both Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2, and also hit on some of the points of leaked intel of what was to come in the forthcoming season. One of the points that I discussed was that a Resurgence map was all but confirmed by the developers for Warzone 2, and I also discussed some of the things that we knew about this Resurgence map. Around the time of that video, pictures were circulating around the internet that showcased what was seemingly going to be the map for this new Resurgence mode that was going to be coming into Warzone 2. One part of that map included Castle, the map originally seen in Call of Duty World at War and again seen last year in Call of Duty Vanguard. This, of course, fits with the supposed Japanese-themed season that is apparently coming down the pipeline. Now, before I go any further, I want to make it absolutely clear that nothing I say or talk about in this video is 100% confirmed and is pure speculation based off of numerous online sources. Insider Gaming has reported that they have received confirmation from two sources that Resurgence would be coming into Warzone 2 in just about a month's time with Season 2. Now, Insider Gaming has what they call a three-source rule, meaning that they cannot say that this intel is definite until they receive a third source that corroborates the information that they already know. It is unclear if the initial plan was to have the release of Resurgence in Warzone 2 slated for the start of Season 2, but it would appear that that is now the case. If Season 2 wasn't the initially agreed upon time when they were going to be dropping Resurgence into Warzone 2, it's quite obvious why the developers would be pushing up the release. Warzone 2 started off with a bang, with hundreds of thousands, even millions of players around the world dropping into Al Mazrah to see everything that Warzone 2 had to offer. However, it would appear that the honeymoon period has come to a screeching halt as player numbers have dropped drastically over the past few weeks. Given the fact that it hasn't even been 2 months since the release of Warzone 2, with that coming on November 16th, this drastic drop in player numbers is cause for concern, to say the very least. Something that is incredibly shocking is that tons of players, including some of the top Warzone content creators in the world, have actually returned to Warzone 1 and are dropping back into Caldera to avoid Al Mazrah and Warzone 2 at all costs. Of course, accompanying this return to Warzone 1 has been public outcry regarding Warzone 2 and all of the bugs that exist in the game, with many players saying that Warzone 1 was the better Call of Duty Battle Royale. But of course, right now, that's all just talk, and we'll see what happens. Looking back at the past few years since the initial release of Warzone 1 back in 2020, there was always one thing that was dragging players back time and time again, even when people were struggling with Verdansk and Caldera, and that, of course, was Resurgence through Rebirth Island and, to a lesser extent, Fortune's Keep. That being said, what better way to drive player numbers back up on Warzone 2 than to introduce the Resurgence map in a game that itself needs quite the resurgence? However, the devs need to be incredibly careful when and if they drop Resurgence in Warzone 2, be that in Season 2 or another time in the future. They have one chance. The Warzone community is already in shambles, and if the release of Resurgence is unstable or fails in any way, the public outcry will be deafening, and it will drastically hurt Warzone 2 far beyond anything that has already happened, and honestly far beyond repair, quite possibly. Personally, I don't think Warzone 2 is as bad as a lot of people are making it out to be. However, that being said, I am far from being a Warzone main, nor have I really played it enough myself to give it an honest and fair evaluation. But from what I have played, I did enjoy Warzone 2, but again, I'm gonna take what these creators and players that play Warzone 2 on the daily say with a ton of validity, far more validity than my own opinion. That said, I was also the player that actually enjoyed Vanguard, so take what I say and my opinions on Warzone 2 with a grain of salt. Anyways, look for Season 2 to be the release of Resurgence in Warzone 2. And that being said, if that is in fact the case, keep your eyes and ears open because there is sure to be plenty of intel coming just over the horizon with Season 2 starting in under 1 month's time from the time of recording and posting this video. But yeah, guys, that is effectively going to wrap up today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to drop a like and comment on it down below. Comment below what your thoughts about Resurgence in Warzone 2 are. And of course, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to turn on those notifications so you never miss any of my daily uploads. For even more from me, be sure to check out the links in the description below to connect with me on all of my social media so you never miss any of my content. Also, for the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, intel, and so much more, be sure to use the links in the description below to connect with IPC on all of our social medias as well as our website. But other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and that's been it. Peace.